Yas. Hey everybody, how you doing, Night? Already on that hydrate? But that's good. I need it. So, yeah, I'm streaming earlier on Saturdays since the movie time is 4. I didn't want to try to do a stream from 2 to 4 because then it's like right on top of movie time, you know? I have a long session in my chair. Oh, so the stretch. Okay, I was like, what? I actually still need to look at the movie votes to see what got picked, because I don't know what did. Ugh. Well, the beauty is that stream goes until 3:30, and then the movie is at 4. So, assuming that I end the stream on time, then there's like a 30-minute break where people can grab lunch or take a short walk or, stretch their legs, all that kind of thing. It's not like everyone's glued to their chair for an extended period of time. But yeah, that was the last thing I needed to check. Where's the thing? That's my schedule change. Here's this. I shouldn't have sat in super glue. Okay, I'm not seeing a lot of votes really, or like people didn't add votes. So maybe I should call for a movie vote differently, and just have like 3 options out of the list of movies that have been put on here. Let's see. What if... I wonder if Heat Thing has Blazing Saddles, because I've never seen that movie and I've always wanted to. I'm just gonna message Heat and tell him, like, I don't see a lot of votes on the thing, so whatever. he's got, or if he doesn't have anything, then I'll probably just play something on YouTube, you know, like watch party. Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay. I just had to set that up because I realized I started streaming. I was like, oh, I forgot to send that message. And then I was like, oh, I'll have time before the stream like actually starts. Too quick. You're too quick for me. Okay. Which is a good thing. I don't mind that at all. So we're going to fade that out and get ready for some more Kathy Rain. I am so interested to see where this goes because it's going in a lot of really weird directions. I love detective games, but sometimes they start to go in this weird supernatural kind of direction. Okay, hold on. There's... Whoa. I made the screen too big. Oh. Could I control... Oh, yes. Let's put it to like here. How's that? Okay. That'll work. But now I can't read chat, so I have to tab out again. I hope this doesn't break the game. Okay. Close that. Go back into Kathy Rain. Okay. I always have to turn down that master volume, dude. It's just... Why can it not remember what I picked last time I loaded the game? I've never coded games before. But is it really difficult or not possible to put something in the game that's like a browser cookie, but it's like a game cookie that remembers what volume adjustments you'd made? I mean, it's able to remember the difficulty settings that you had, but that goes into a save game, I guess? I don't know. I don't code video games. I just recognize annoying issues. Don't all games do that? You mean like reset the volume settings and stuff when you first boot it up? I feel like that's the case. What I'm saying is I wish someone could explain to me why... Well, no. Yeah, no. It's not a set it once and it's done. It seems that there are some games, and maybe it's the engine that they use. I feel like this is still loud. Is it still loud? Maybe it's just because it's this song. Yeah, you're right. Guild Wars does. And Guild Wars came out way the heck before Kathy Rain did. Lower volume. Okay, well that's what counts. Besides, when I load the game, it's gonna get all like... And see, now it's totally fine, right? It's like quiet. Now it's like, I can't hear the game, Cully.
Some kind of winter forest scene.
So
I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
We just stayed the night at Grandma's house. We did pick up a few leads last time. Something else that I realized when I was preparing the VODs to export to YouTube, because I'm doing like, for every stream has been one day of the game, which is really handy. So it's going episodically by day as opposed to like chopping stuff up. I don't have the bandwidth to edit videos for the YouTube channel like into smaller segments. Unfortunately, that feature that YouTube has that would supposedly break your video up into 15-minute segments does not work. and apparently it has never worked or is very flaky, and it's like winning the lottery for it to work. So I, after trying to edit through all of Psychonauts 2, no, can't do it. So there's that. But when I was uploading the Kathy Rain stuff, I remembered, because I happened to see it again, at some point Kathy, about 6 or 8 years ago or something, had gone to, I guess, a family planning clinic or something, and it was implied that she went to get an abortion. So I think that little ghost boy, I'm theorized, they haven't directly said it, but I'm pretty sure that little ghost boy is actually her unborn child. And we saw it last episode, or the previous time, as like a dream. He was in front of a painting that was on fire or something, and the man in red, or the whatever, he was like, see, nobody wants you, either of you, or something weird like that. So I don't know what's going on in this town. It's getting supernatural, and I don't know what to make of it. I'm usually not a big fan of games that go in weird directions in that way, of like, oh, this is supernatural and some weird hoodoo voodoo. I usually struggle to like understand it, because then it's not really following the laws of what's real anymore. It's like they'll make up their own rules of how reality works, because it's tied into something supernatural, but it's supernatural on their terms, if you know what I mean. And so they'll make up all kinds of things that are hard for me to follow and remember.
Nothing in particular catches the eye.
And so then I can't follow the logic of how I'm supposed to solve the mystery, or like put the pieces together. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying my best to explain it. I'm not saying that like games shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that me personally, I tend to start getting confused, and it's like, wait, where is this going? I'm so lost. Like, how do they want me to connect the dots here? Because I'm really not getting it. So I think we're just supposed to travel somewhere.
I should go see what Grandma...
Okay, I'll go talk to Grandma. God. Oh, my friend is
morning.
here.
Hi, Kathy.
What the... Morning. Wow, this is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec, outside, alone?
Okie dokie, if your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
Am I about to chew out my friend who's been helping me with this, allowing me to use her computer? I nearly destroyed this girl's computer, or at least I took a roll of the dice at risking it. I corrupted the file drive multiple times because I had to, because I was figuring out how to do the thing the game wanted me to do. So I risked all of her coursework. And yet she is still so helpful to me. And the game wants me to take this angle of like, what the hell are you doing at my house? What the hell is wrong with you? This is not cool. What are you doing here? Is this concept of personal boundaries new to you? It's Grandma's house, girl. It's not your house. It's Grandma's house. And she's been helping you on the case. What if she came out because she's got new information and I just wasn't awake yet? Like, this off the cuff, like, if Grandma decides to let her into the house, who cares? I didn't tell her to stay away. I didn't tell her don't you dare come to my hometown. Like, the edge that Kathy has sometimes with people is insane. Okay, insane might be a strong word, but I just mean, like, take a deep breath? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this like so out of left field? Because it's not like I live here. It's Grandma's house. I don't know. It's annoying. I'm annoyed. Okay, the only one that's not like shouting in her face is this one.
Is the concept of personal boundaries new to you?
That's a rhetorical question, right?
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
See what I mean?
Ugh, I hate you.
What
I'm
is
so
this?
glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's
Who
the
is this
plan.
we?
I should probably fill you in on the rest I found.
Well, thank you for the lurk lost. Hope you're having a good
So,
weekend.
I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
you
right.
think
She's
it's a bit
also
risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him
convinced that Isaac is the
I'm
one.
hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
off. You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, I didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
Yeah, let's just gloss over Kathy's feelings of her personal boundaries being violated and feeling manipulated. Like, regardless of whether or not I agree with her reaction
Hello,
to
Jimmy.
the
I've been
situation,
looking for you.
like,
Is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride. Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list.
hey, what's up,
Start
Aelita?
by asking me about the young chronicler.
What? The young chronicler. Okay, that... There's so much I want to say about this. Well, I'm glad you're alive, Aelita. And I'm glad you're here. there is so much I want to unpack about a bunch of stuff that just happened. Like, going from telling someone who is supposedly my friend, I hate you, and saying, like, I can't even have one morning without you involved or something, and I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't find Kathy to be a sympathetic character. Like, I'm not comfortable in her shoes. You know what I mean? Like, some of you haven't seen everything that's happened up until now. I'm just going to mark my phone here. Okay. That way it won't go off again. But, like, she used a stun gun on a homeless man. She's also stolen official police records. We've done all four. Oh, the jumping to conclusions, by the way. Okay, so this artwork was supposedly stolen, and according to an eyewitness account, there were a couple of members of this biker gang that helped with the theft, and they took it to a bearded preacher. And so Kathy automatically assumes, oh, it's that Isaac guy. Like, she's got a vendetta, like a personal thing against just church and religion as a whole. But she feels that her friend, I'm using quotation marks with friend because the way that she just spoke to Eileen doesn't really feel like she considers Eileen a friend. But she's got a prejudice against religion and church. And I can understand that can happen for a variety of reasons. But when she's like trying to say things or like assuming the Isaac's intentions, it very well could be that he was the guy. Like, I'm not saying he's innocent for sure, but to immediately assume bearded preacher equals this one guy, it could have been the father, right? It could have been the father of this guy. It didn't have to be that guy. What if it was a preacher from a different church in the area, or someone who wanted to impersonate the preacher to make it look like it was that guy, but it's not him? Like, I don't know. But to just immediately be like, it's definitely that guy. Like, this is a great example of vigilante justice and at worst, and like, or like crooked police work, where, you know, you find a piece of evidence and then, you know, the officer in the investigation is just like, I know what this piece of evidence means. I know what people's intentions are. That is really, really toxic, like beyond belief. So I'm struggling to empathize with Kathy as a character. And I just have to get that off of my chest. But I'm interested to see what the truth is. Like, where is this going? We've had weird visions in our dreams. There's psychedelic flowers. There's these weird lights and people that are going missing. Like all that stuff that Eileen was just saying when she was filling us in, because she came to visit, and apparently that was like the worst thing ever. Okay, start with the chronicler. Who is the chronicler? Lily?
Was Lily Myers the chronicler?
A drowned girl, yes.
Okay.
She saw the loops, the endless possibilities. She found that the branches had all been severed. Nothing but inevitability remained, staring her right in the eye. In the end, she was pulled across the great threshold, just like I was. I was next.
Next for what?
You're not listening. I'm next.
The Red Man?
What do you know about the man in red?
No, that's not me. That's not my name.
Oh, I'm next.
What happened to you, Jimmy? Why are you in this place?
I'm not. I'm 6 feet under, looking up, watching reruns without a care in the world. You know, Joseph was a beacon. His passing sent ripples traveling in all directions, touching all of us with burning intensity. In my case, resulting in immobilizing guilt. After all, I sent him out there. It was all my fault.
What was? What did you ask him to do?
Be patient. We'll get there eventually. We need to follow the rules. Let's continue, ironically, with the men who break the rules.
Okay. I feel like I'm having a conversation with the Riddler from Batman, but like the Riddler from Wish.
You mean the Black Hats? They're the men who break the rules?
Indeed. Your father broke every rule in the book, did he not?
That's a mild way of putting it.
I feel your pain, but you will be free of him soon enough. I've seen you atop a great pit, dropping the last remaining memento of him into the empty blackness below. Your mother, on the other hand, that's a story with a different ending.
You know Mom? How is she?
Why don't you see her yourself and find out?
It's complicated. The last time we met was ugly.
Looking away won't make it any less ugly, Kathy.
I know, just not yet.
Very well. Let's go see the man you reunited with his family.
The man you reunited with his family. I have to think on that. And yeah, thank you, Knight, for reminding me we had to tase the homeless guy in order to illegally obtain access to medical records, personal medical records. Because using our floppy disk, we did a few keystrokes and we were like, I'm in. You know, we went hacker mode. Man reunited with his family. This?
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Very results oriented.
That's not him.
Oh, this is... Why do I have so little patience for this? Why is this irritating? Red Man?
The man in red? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, indeed.
Who is he really?
The collector of souls. The one who beckons and prepares. Some call him a spirit guide. Others, a devil dressed in red. You are doing so much better than the last time. Now, ask me about the first thing you can think of.
The first thing I can think of, does that mean what's written at the top of my list?
What happened to my grandfather in 81?
Oh, poor Joseph. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong friends, wrong life. An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. There had to be course correction, Kathy. The house always wins.
What did you ask him to do?
I asked him to find the source and destroy it. For me, for Lily, for all of us.
The source of what?
Everything. The madness, the betrayals, the limitless suffering.
How would he do that?
I don't know. Joseph had a plan. He had allies.
Allies? Who?
The man in red. Someone else, too.
I found the message you left for Grandpa. You said, "It happened to you too." What did?
Meeting the lights, of course. Don't you have my picture from the night in the forest?
Oh
You
yeah,
mean
that
this?
overexposed mess that we somehow salvaged.
Yes. They felt so warm, so comfortable, luring me in. But when they got close, I could feel my mind split in two. I found myself with one foot on either side of the line, the thin line between hell and here. It felt like breathing through my nose with my mouth underwater. No wonder some sink beneath the surface, never to be heard from again.
Was that what happened to Joseph, Jimmy? Did he sink to the bottom?
I wish I knew. I'm just a man stuck with his ear up against the wall, picking up a word here and there. I am so tired, Kathy.
Oh, me too.
I can feel the lights even now. Endless static in my head, like a TV tuned to a dead channel.
But what are they? Where do they come from?
The cradle of obscurity. The alpha to our omega. The distorted mirror.
Why are you constantly speaking in riddles?
Why do you assume I have a choice? We are nearing the end. Ask me about the misguided faithful.
They're the fourth kind.
Is the Church of the Holy Trinity the misguided faithful?
They are, yes.
What makes you call them that?
Isn't it obvious? They believe the lights are divine. The lights are neither divine nor unholy. They are but a twisted reflection of us. The judge and the jury, our innermost child, our greatest fear, everything we long for and desire. It's more than most of us can take. The cup runneth over.
How do I stop them?
You must go to their birthplace, their source. You must go to the cradle. It's the only way to save your friend.
What? Are you talking about Eileen?
She's not my friend. She
She's
violates my
being
personal
grave.
boundaries.
She's in great danger. You have to go back, Kathy. Nurse!
I need more than that, Jimmy.
Nurse, help!
I need to find Eileen.
Wait a minute. What about that kid? What about that kid? Tell me about Cool Cat. Did he defeat the bullies in this town? I must know. Did he officially have the bullies' diner shut down? Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just had to... So it looks like I can't go to the clinic and I can't go to the Black Hats. Yeah, I can't go there. Enjoying the scenery. Great. I got an awesome achievement. I love it. You know, why did I not warn Eileen about the things that I've seen? Or like the hallucinogenic plants, or the weird, man in red, because maybe it is an apparition or a figment of my imagination. Maybe it's someone who's really good with tricks of illusion, smoke and mirrors kind of guy. It's a dangerous place if people have just mysteriously gone missing and there's a weird culty kind of deal going on. Maybe I would want to fill her in on that, watch your back, be careful. Nah. But there's, Lily Myers' younger brother, I think. I can't remember his name, but that poor kid, he was gone all day. Yesterday, the last time I played, the mom was like, I haven't seen him all day. He's just been out in the forest playing games or whatever. Or playing or whatever. And he's a special needs child, okay? They don't specify, but it seems like his mental capacity is no greater than that of an 8-year-old. He did not progress or develop intellectually beyond someone who's 8. Would you let an 8-year-old just wander around in the woods? Maybe I have a fundamental misunderstanding of, how all of that works, but just based off of what I understand about that boy, technically an adult, but maybe should not be left alone in the woods for extended periods where he's like, oh, he just wandered off somewhere, I haven't seen him all day. And there's been mysterious disappearances, and this poor girl, Lily, the older sister, drowned herself, no, but I'm a good parent. I mean, is that just me? Can someone help me understand? I say these things, or I exclaim about these things, not because, I think I know better, but it's sus, right? I'm oh, this smells weird. Is this normal? Is this Like, there's so much stuff. And so it's little things like this that's peppered all throughout this story that have me a little frustrated with the writing, where it's like, oh, this is what we're going to do because it's convenient to have these certain twists or turns, as opposed to anybody who would be like, wait a minute, or at least for Kathy to mention, like, well, you know, the mother probably knows him best, but I'm concerned if she hasn't seen him all day and, you know, he's special needs. Like, I should keep an eye out just in case I see him, or maybe I should ask a few people in town if they've seen him. You know what I mean? Like, something like that to at least acknowledge. He could have been doing for years, and the parents just, yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's case by case. Not every person who's special needs is going to be the same or have the same restrictions and all that kind of stuff. But the moment that she said that, I was like, oh no, we're going to find out. If we're going to find him dead later, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad. Anyway, I guess we should go to the church because that's where she said she was going to go, right? Hey, wow, nobody's here. Hello.
It's an altar. You know, the place where
they sacrifice the goats, man.
It's an altar. You know.
Can we go back there?
Locked.
Okay, how about we try this one?
William T. Price. So that's Father Bill. Looks more like a businessman than a cult leader.
And look, he's got a beard.
Nothing unusual, just a schedule of typical church events.
For Callie's first in-stream rage quit.
Just old furniture and boxes filled with random junk.
I mean, depending on what happens to that kid, you know...
Isaac's desk. There might be something useful inside.
But I did also
Wouldn't be
get
a church without one.
through the coffin of Andy and Lele without rage quitting,
Books
and
on
I came very
spirituality
close.
and
And if that one
theology.
couldn't get me to
Nothing
quit,
unusual. Books on
I just enjoy.
a closet. Definitely large enough for a corpse or two.
I enjoy complaining.
There they are again.
Yeah, but they're not in the right. They're supposed to be more triangular. That's just kind of.
Oof, no corpses, just a bunch of priest outfits in there. Nothing interesting in the pockets either. Found a large old key in here.
Classic
Hey,
large old key.
what are you doing in here?
Nothing. I'm gonna have to stun the preacher.
Cut the bullcrap. Where is she? Where's Eileen?
What in the Lord's name are you talking about?
Red-haired girl, I know she came here to see you. Tell me where she is, or I'm calling the cops.
Corpses,
I don't
yeah.
think that's quite necessary.
Breaking and entering, are we?
Oh yeah, sir. All day long. It's not what it looks like. My friend's been kidnapped. I wish I could say my friend is in danger.
You don't understand. My friend has been kidnapped.
Funny story. Hands behind your back. Now!
Ugh, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, wouldn't you know it? It's the
Better hope that
consequences
Father
of my
Price doesn't
actions.
press charges.
I want my phone call.
Can't hear you in there.
Yeah, you don't
You are such
necessarily
a
get
fucking
a phone
prick.
call. That's a myth.
Enjoy your
I
little
mean,
vacation.
I don't know how it goes
know I
in
will.
Sweden, but like in the States, that whole like I want my
Well, this
phone call.
blows.
If depending on
And I
what's
smell
going
like
on
goober.
with the investigation,
Fan-fucking-tastic.
you may or may not be offered bail.
I need to get out of here. Who
and
knows
also-
what that freak is doing to Eileen right now?
Depending on what's going on, if they need to question you,
Looks like the mop is within reach.
They
Maybe I can make some use of
will read you your Miranda rights, and then at that point you have the opportunity to say, no, I want to speak with an attorney, I'm not answering any questions. which is the best course of action, by the way, for anybody watching. It doesn't matter if you're innocent or if you have some involvement, just always ask for a lawyer, okay? Always ask for a lawyer. Don't ask any questions or answer any questions, okay? It doesn't matter if it's gonna, you think it's gonna like make you look guilty. They're not gonna bring that up in court. In fact, they can't mention that when you were read your Miranda rights that you immediately asked for a lawyer. They can't mention that in court. It has no relevance on the case. So always ask for a lawyer. Because you never want to unintentionally implicate yourself in something, because that can happen. So don't let it happen to you. Anyway.
Solid steel. There's no locked type.
Alright, took all my inventory. Even my notebook. How dare. Yeah, best course is to not talk.
Looks like the...
But I would say I would
Okay. Now
immediately
what?
request a lawyer. But that's in the United States. That's in the United States. That's just what I would do.
I don't see how those things work together. Worth a shot.
For what though? Huh?
Oops.
What was that about?
A bunch of documents, some pins, and paper clips. These paper clips might be useful.
Are we gonna pick the lock with the paper clips?
These are probably robust enough to make a lockpick out of them. 2 large paper clips, nice and thick. Okay, let's see if I still got it.
Still got
Not
it, so
perfect, but they
she's
should get the job
made
done.
lockpicks with paper clips before.
They should be able to deal with a tumbler lock or two before breaking.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not under arrest and you have the
Paper
freedom
clips,
to leave at any
prepared for
time,
lockpicking duty.
absolutely. I agree with that. Game, stop. What are you talking about?
I'm so good.
Whatever.
Rest in peace, board. I saw Lenny put my stuff in there.
Okay, grab the stuff. You're gonna tase some cops, tase some more people. Lockpicking
Got
lawyer.
all my things back.
For
the key
real.
I found in the church too.
For real. Is it gonna be the red man?
Hopes in jar. An inkier heart. You'll me, Nemesis.
What the hell? That was creepy, whatever it was. Nothing else. They look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open. An axe, a sledge. Too heavy to... Brilliant idea. If I ever need to find evidence.
Okay.
A computer monitor. Probably. Just a bunch.
I'm stalling, I know. Okay.
A jail cell. Looks cramped.
I'm gonna save. Jailbreak. We just leave? Nice. Awesome. The security.
thing the bike was still where I left
Fantastic. The bike was still... Where did you leave? You had to walk to it, right? Let's go to the cabin. Maybe she's standing at the lake.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
So in the lake.
Oh, gee.
Should have checked for asked for picking the lock for real, for real. It blew up in my face.
Anybody home?
Oh, she's not answering. That's not
Guess not.
good. That's not good.
Locked. It's a simple tumbler lock.
Girl, calm down. What are you doing?
Looks empty now.
She can't. She can't. There. Why? What reason? What reason do I have to go into this cabin? Other than like the vague dreams that I've had about that have all taken place in this cabin, by the way, which for this game isn't a coincidence and it means something. But in the real world, she's a snoop. Yeah, the worst. Alright. Alright. Yeah.
Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy? It must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man.
How can you tell she's looking up at the red man?
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
Well, okay.
Yet another burial ground. Very lifelike. It's an early painting by Lily Myers. It's an looks like they barely touched the food. Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods.
I mean, it looks like nothing's here.
Nice view of the lake from here.
Yeah, literally no reason to break in here. I feel like a creep. Lock the door on your way out, girl.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Oh, let's get out of here. All right, let's go to the nature reserve. All right, let's go back to Grandma's house. How much time have we wasted? What about the cemetery? That would be interesting. Well, let's go talk to Grandma. Maybe she never actually left. Who knows what's going on here?
Oh, hello, dear.
Mary Elizabeth Rain. Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Grandma, have you seen Eileen since this morning?
I'm afraid not. What's the matter?
Hopefully nothing. I'm just trying to find her.
I see. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
All right.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Grams.
Bye, Kathy.
So cash. So cash. Don't tell her that... Okay, maybe she said the words, but I don't think she really communicated to Grandma the kind of to be like, my friend is missing and I'm concerned she might be in danger. You know, and so to like say like, oh, I just haven't seen her, I'm kind of looking for her, I just, you know, can't find her. Well, see you later, Grams. As opposed to, I'm concerned she might be in danger. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's weird. Is it not weird? I don't know. I'm scared for that, for that. I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure if I should call him a child or a boy or the man. I don't know. But I'm concerned for him. Non-adult. What's up, user? Is that like a term they really use? Because I just realized I've never. I'm not sure. Wow, none of these flowers have wilted. But the end. Okay. Okay. Oh god, where do I start? So we are Kathy Rain. Thank you, Knight, for giving that shout out. We should be getting a clip preview.
You have a good stream. I'd ask if you beat Sabers, but I don't believe you had VR last I remember. Yet.
VR.
Ooh, pills on the toilet.
Pills on the toilet. The best kind, obviously. I love all this stuff is just floating in the air so conveniently for you. The toilet pills. Pills on the toilet. No, the best part is the pills on the toilet. Like, why are there pills on the toilet? You know what I mean? Imagine if that's, like, someone's reminder. Like, that is the only way they remember to take their pills. They're like, okay, I need to take these pills every day. What is one thing I do every day? Brush their teeth? No. Brush their hair? No. Take a shower? No. Use the bathroom? Yes. Right on the toilet. I'll see it every day and I'll remember to take my pills. Or yeah, that's it too, like a laxative. I always need these. Just take them. Okay, anyway, so we're playing as this chick, Kathy Rain. She's a bit of an edgelord, okay? She's had a troubled past. Mysterious disappearances in this town. Also mysterious deaths, people that have, like, gone insane. And right now, one of our friends is missing, although the way that she treats this friend has me wondering if they're, like, really friends or if they're more, like, colleagues in college, because when she came to... Anyway, it's all a thing. I'm irritated about it still. But anyway, she's missing and we're looking for her. But also, a girl who drowned in the lake many years ago. She has or had like a little brother. I think it was the younger brother. But he's like special needs. And it appears as though he did not develop beyond age 8 or 9 or so. Like he's still drawing with crayons, so physically he's a grown man, but intellectually he's not there. So he needs constant help. He's basically like living with an 8-year-old or a 9-year-old, but they didn't specify the age. So I wasn't sure everything that you heard, and I was literally just saying, like, I don't know, should I call him a boy or a man? I'm not sure. And then you were like, non-adult, and I'm like, oh, haha. And then I was like, oh god, is that what they really say? And I'm laughing about it. Thank you for that, Hydrate Argum. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. But basically, okay, here's the thing though. Yesterday, in the game's time, that boy was missing. Okay, like he was, for all of the game, he had been at home with his mom, drawing with crayons. And so yesterday when we went to the mom's house to ask her some other questions, and we noticed he wasn't there, and we were like, hey, where is he? And she was like, oh, I don't know, he's just kind of like, he went off into the woods, he's been gone all day, I haven't seen him. And I'm like, lady, for someone who lost their daughter by a mysterious, supposedly suicide, drowning in the lake, and then your other one goes missing and you haven't seen him all day, but apparently it's like usual behavior for him. I don't know. I'm like, So now my friend is also missing, but it's like the game has completely forgotten about that boy. Also now, the mom isn't home anymore. So now I'm really concerned about that, her son. Where I'm like, what's going on here? So it's all a bread tangle, and I'm... It may be a fake out to make you think he's involved. It's true. Well, no. I don't think that the son is involved in any kind of nefarious way. That might not be what you're saying either, but and maybe it is a red herring, but just given the other disappearances, I'm just saying I'm going to be mad if they've like just glossed over the fact that this kid went missing, or this person went missing, and he winds up dead. I'm going to be upset. That's all I'm saying. Because, like, as far as I know, the police weren't told.
The grave is brimming with flowers.
Also, fun
I'm
thing.
gonna find out what happened to you, Grandpa. I promise.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing that got this started. He died, and we felt that his death was mysterious, so we started digging into everything, doing some B&Es. We even used a stun gun on a homeless man so that we could illegally access personal health records. It's been a time. It's been a time. These kind of games do better with story continuity. I hope so. I'm struggling to find Kathy as an empathetic character because of certain things that she's done and how she's just like so ready like to assume people's intentions and just all this stuff. I mean, she's human, right? She's human. I don't know if she's gonna have like a character development arc by the end of this or what, or how they're going with it. So yeah, and it's slight, okay? It's just little things where I'm like, I feel like there's a better way to go about this. I feel like there's a different way that this could be done, but we're just going the route of vigilante justice, and we'll do whatever it takes. Okay, here's another thing that we did. You see this red flower here? Supposedly that has hallucinogenic properties, and we went to this biker gang bar. Yeah, exactly. They may start unlikable, but then they may learn some things along the way and transform. So I'm like, okay, we'll see where they take it, right? Like, I want to know, at the end of the day, I just want to know what's the truth of everything that happened, regardless of who Kathy turns out to be. You know what I mean? But there's this flower with hallucinogenic properties, and in order to get this biker guy to open up about something that happened in the past, we have to make him a Bloodier Mary, which is where that flower gets infused in a regular Bloody Mary. So not only is it alcohol, but we're also mixing it with a hallucinogenic. By the way, we know nothing about dosages. Does this flower need to be prepared in any kind of special way? Is it supposed to be the flower petals? Is it supposed to be the stem? Is it supposed to be the roots? Does it need any kind of processing to make it like actually, the thing that it is, or what? And on top of that, they said that the last time that they had a Bloodier Mary, he was on the motorcycle driving, and he had a hallucination of these lights, and and I'm just like, this sounds really dangerous. Am I gonna get this guy killed? Just because I have to know the truth about what happened to my grandpa? So it's just all these things where I'm just kind of like, I don't know about this. Is there no other way? Okay, we're here, we doing it, okay. Oh, but so much B&E, dude, so much B&E.
Could lead to a sacristy or a...
So I do have this other key. So by the way, we just got arrested today. Earlier today, we were just arrested because we were found behind this door on the left. And so basically what we've done is we've come right back to the church. Subtly sacrifice others for personal gain. It's so quirky, right? She's not like other girls.
Nope, not the right key.
Okay, how about... We do have this other key. This other small key.
Nope, not the right key.
Okay. So, we'll see. Here's our stun gun. We still have it. Very proud of that. Can we use the makeshift lockpicks?
I should search the office instead.
I already searched the office. I got the key and then I got arrested. Girl, what are you talking about?
A bunch of red Bibles stacked in neat rows.
Any priest to shock? Maybe somewhere around here. I haven't seen him. But I feel like if we go back in there, we're just gonna get caught again. So, whoop. We're gonna save. And back to office. Alright. Let's see. So we had looked at everything in here.
I've searched that already.
Yeah, we did. Think about portrait?
I wonder what the church was like back when Father Bill was in charge.
Probably pretty awful. So this guy is basically a cult leader. They follow this weird, like this, here.
A printed picture.
And I want to look at it.
A printed.
Okay, you can barely see it, but these are these 3 blue dots. That's the vision that people supposedly see when they go out in the woods sometimes, and it causes people to like go insane or something weird. So this guy founded a religion based off of those 3 lights, claiming them to be the Holy Trinity or whatever, and eventually his son took over, and according to other people in the town, he's cleaned it up or made it so that it's not a cult anymore or something like that. Allegedly, whatever. But anyway, when we heard an eyewitness account from one person saying, oh, we stole this artwork and then we took the paintings to a bearded preacher. She was like, bearded preacher? Definitely that Isaac guy that runs the church now. Bearded preacher is vague enough that it's like, what if it was a different preacher or the preacher that the guy's father? So it's things like that where she's just like prejudiced to like want to believe the worst in certain people just because she exactly time to tase them. Like she's just so ready to like. So it's just little things like that I'm just like I don't feel like this doesn't feel very relatable to me, but whatever. I'm really not sure what to do. Like I could go back to the sheriff's station, but that seems like a bad move because I literally just broke out of jail. Maybe I can go into, because she's not at Grandma's house. There was nothing else for me to search at the church. Church search. Can I go to the mausoleum?
It says Price. It must belong to Isaac's family.
Okay, so let's break into the mausoleum. Let's go do a little
Locked.
disrespect. Yeah.
I did what you asked, Father, but something is different about this one. It's not taking like it should. She may be protected.
She may be protected.
Yes, we'll just have to wait and see. More souls, then. Yes, they all deserve to bask in the glory of God.
Okay.
Hey, what's that?
Eat this.
Am I just gonna automatically tase him? Okay.
Eileen?
Oh, shell shock or some kind of. Yeah, she's unresponsive. That's too bad.
Snap out of it. No, God, it's happening again. Just like it did with Grandpa. What did he do to you?
Yeah. You bet the cop. We search Isaac.
He had a key on him.
Yeah, they probably haven't noticed.
That grave is blank. Probably reserved for future descendants.
Or future victims, according
Arthur
to what's
Price,
going on here.
Born April 11th, 1918. Died December 4th, 1982.
Arthur,
Barbara Price, born July
Barbara,
9th. Agatha Price,
Agatha,
Ernest Edward Price,
Ernest,
Henrietta Ann Father Bill's wife,
Father Bill's
Henrietta
wife.
Ann Price, born Father Bill's wife,
Okay.
William Thomas Price, born Father Bill himself,
Father Bill.
Joshua David Price, born Isaac's brother, perhaps,
Okay.
Isaac Jeremiah Price, born March 3rd, 1959. The death date is left blank.
Right, because that's for him, right?
William Father
Can we open the grave? Key with tag.
a small key with a tag attached labeled Storage A5.
Oh, we have another
Maybe
storage
there's
key
a
too.
self-storage facility in town.
Yeah, maybe you think.
It looks a lot like
We've
the
had
key
a
I
small
found in the
storage
attic.
key for
Maybe
forever.
They're somehow related.
Yeah, you think? Like, you see a small key like that, and we just went around saying, like, any idea what this key opens? Rather than saying, like, are there storage lockers anywhere in town? But that would be inconvenient to get ahead of the game's plot. Oh, snap! Keegan! 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 It's Keegan, everybody! Or I should say, it Keegan. How are you? It's been forever. Knight, are you available to do a shout out? Or I can tab out and do it? Coeur de Liqueur. Hello, FBI. Oh no, it's the FBI! They found the speakeasy! I'm good. We're playing a wacky, wacky game filled with intrigue and supernatural phenomena and a brainwashed priest and...
Great. First of all,
Ooh,
racism.
this?
Hey, chat, quote me on this, okay? I'm making a statement right now. You can fucking quote me on this. Racism is bad, and that's my thoughts on it, okay?
Well said. Racism bad. I love it. Yeah, so It Keegan, super cool streamer. I don't know what, have you recently been taking like a hiatus from it? Like, I just haven't seen you live. Maybe I just haven't been looking for streams to watch when you've been live, but I feel like I just haven't even seen you around. But it's good to see you now. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see if we can help our friend here who has become catatonic. Okay, yeah, let's untie her.
these
Why
ropes
didn't
off of you.
why didn't I do that first? Okay, look at her. Okay. Yep, some kind of catatonic state.
She's catatonic, breathing but unresponsive, just like Grandpa.
Oh, we got rope. Can we... Yeah, let's tie Isaac up.
That should do it. I better go get help before he comes to.
Yeah, but can we open up the... Well, why would I want to open up Bill's grave? I just have a... Like, this game has conditioned me to want to do some of the most depraved things, to be like... Okay, want to do, more like train me to think of doing, you know, the weirdest, craziest things. Because it's like, oh, well, that's what we would have to do, right? Like, we would... Obviously, we need to break into this guy's father's grave because he was the original cult leader, so clearly he's been buried with something, a key piece of evidence. Intrusive thoughts winning, that's what I'm saying, because that's what the game has trained you to do.
All right, we'll take it from here.
Never
Should we
mind that
bring-
you broke out of
What's
jail.
her name? To the clinic?
Eileen, and no, she's not physically hurt. It's just shock, that's all.
I know, I'm a doctor,
I'll
don't
care
take
of her.
her.
Please, just drop us off at Grandma's.
No need to
All right,
have an actual
don't think you're
doctor
off the
check her
hook for
out,
that
I can
stunt
tell,
you
I
pulled at the
know.
station. Considering the circumstances, I'm gonna refrain from hauling your ass back to that cell. But you better not leave town until we've sorted all this out, or you can look forward to a statewide APB. Got it?
That's more than fair, Sheriff. Thanks.
Good. Come by the station when you've dropped off your friend. I'll need to take your statement.
I will. It's my fault this has happened to her.
No.
No, it's not. You know exactly who's to blame. That vile man behind bars or whoever is pulling his strings.
The man in red,
Go
that's
there,
who.
Find out what he knows and get to the bottom of this. It's too late for Joseph, but maybe she still has a chance.
Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna wait here for her to rot away.
No, you know what she needs? She needs
Good.
toilet pills.
She'll
That's
be
what she
safe with
needs.
All right then, I'm off.
Toilet pills cure all. Okay. Yeah, let's. Can we? Are they gonna show us the same thing, or is she gonna
burning
be?
up. She's fighting it, whatever it is.
She's burning up. Get her to the doctor. Did she not already get examined? Now it's not even just breathe. Breathe. It's okay. It's a video game. It's not real. Okay. Crazy. Crazy.
I'm sorry, E.
Oh. Yeah, but I agree. Shock is famously something you don't need medical help from. Wasitis. That's what I'm saying. Wasitis.
An old wheelchair.
Oh,
Not too
that's
dusty.
good.
Probably used recently.
Okay. Where am I even supposed to go? Should we go to the police station to try to question... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm already here. Let's just go to the sheriff's station. There's probably...
Hey, you're back.
Hi, I'm back.
I am. You guys want my statement?
Yeah, the sheriff is waiting for you.
It's like they've
Alright.
completely forgotten that I did a B&E at the church and I broke out of jail. Like, well, my friend was clearly in danger and kidnapped,
Let's
and I
talk,
had
Sheriff.
to get away. So, you know, all is forgiven.
And that's
All
why I
is
found
forgiven.
that creep with her tied up in the crypt.
Jesus. I had my suspicions about that church, but I never thought it went this deep.
Yeah. So, what happens now?
I'll call the judge and get a warrant. We find anything else, that bastard won't get away with it.
Okay, can I go talk to him?
Go ahead.
No,
Ask Lenny if you're
no,
ready for it.
absolutely not.
Will do. Thanks, Sheriff.
Think nothing of it.
The things you do in video game land. Oh, that is so funny. Like, that is comically bad. Because what if I decide, because I still have a stun gun, right? Yeah, I still have a stun gun. What if I just decide to enact my own kind of vengeance for my friend, because I'm clearly pissed off about it, and I, like, beat him up or render him unconscious. Okay, I say beat him, but you know what I mean? Like, this is so... I can't. What if?
Lenny Marks.
Just do it.
Sure, he's cute, but
No. I want to ask him about the stinking key. Or maybe I can look at
a
it.
small key with a
Oh, A5, okay.
This must open some...
So storage unit.
I probably shouldn't.
Oh my god, are you kidding? I guess we have to go ask the guy, right? We have to go ask Isaac. What is this key unlock? Tell me.
He's where he belongs.
He's where he belongs, man.
Hello again, my child.
I hope you enjoy that cell as much as I did.
For a man of
Okay.
faith, this is a room fit for a king. Speak what you will. I have all the time in the world.
Okay.
I don't need to ask him that now.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Tell me what you did to my friend Isaac.
I offered her to God, and the Lord accepted her with open arms. She is part of his world now.
You're not talking about
Yeah,
a
I don't think
Christian
they would
God.
either. I'm
Of
actually
course
gonna
not.
try it
I'm
once
talking
I've
about the
done
old
talking to
God,
him.
slumbering in the darkness beyond.
What are you saying? You offered Eileen's soul to this God of yours?
She is but one of many. I guided them all to the stairs of judgment.
Wait, so you were responsible for all those people disappearing? Going crazy?
Not just Isaac, also his
all
father.
I did was bring them face to face
Obviously, right?
with God. If they chose to reject him, they were beyond redemption.
Guide this punk to a swift foot in the rear. I'm wondering if this is a case of severe brainwashing from the father, because the father is the one who started the cult in the first place. So imagine growing up with a cult leader as a father. That's pretty intense. So someone who had he been born into a different family, someone who may have turned out to be a totally normal, well-adjusted person, has now become this very stilted, bizarro creature. Oh yeah, I agree. No, awful, gonna face justice. I'm just saying, like, it's worth considering or just acknowledging, like, well, the cult leader for a father, what chance did he have? But absolutely, to jail, full extent of the law, all of it, like, no doubts. But it's just weird how it's like he's got this switch where he'll go from talking to his dead father, or some, actually no, he wasn't talking to his father's grave. He was like facing a different direction, which was weird. But he's like, it's like he knows. I don't know. You'd have to determine intent and all that kind of stuff too. It's an existential question, I suppose. What if things had been different? Yeah. And I don't believe in judging people based on what ifs. Or I say judging, I mean like in a court of law, the what ifs, beyond like what the judge decides to do with it, because they're the one that have had the training and all that kind of jazz. But can you tell me who the red man is?
Dressed in red?
No one that concerns the likes of you.
Wait, so you do know something about him?
Certainly, but that knowledge is not to be shared with unbelievers.
But I've met him. Okay, whatever.
What is your church really about, Isaac? What are you trying to accomplish?
The same as any other church. All we want is the salvation of mankind.
Yeah.
Any means necessary? Clearly kidnapping isn't out of the question.
Unnecessary evil.
This smacks
I look at the
of
bigger picture, the greater good. One day you'll understand.
Someone who's criminally
You are
insane.
Obviously brainwashed.
Because
I'll
I've
stop
seen
you.
I've
If
seen
it's the last
videos
thing I
and
do.
about
try, child.
cases
I have
like
God on my
comparing
side.
here's someone who's criminally insane versus someone who tries to claim insanity as a defense. Someone who's criminally insane is just like, look, I just led them to the stairs of judgment. I brought them before God. It's what we need to do, as opposed to like, oh, the devil made me do it. They possessed me, and it was the man in red, and whatever other kind of craziness that is just like. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I'm bringing real world logic into a video game that is clearly way over off in space somewhere. But yeah, it would be, I'm the kind of person, it was like, what if we had a real lawyer and a real judge or whoever, like, view the facts of this game and like the play-by-play to be like, okay, there's so much to unpack here, but in the court of law, this is how this might shake out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that kind of stuff because, that's me. How about the incident
Did you
in 81?
have something to do with what happened to my grandfather?
Alas, I did not. At the time, I wasn't enlightened, and neither was my father.
Oh?
Grandpa showed the same symptoms as Eileen.
Then he was claimed by God, without my guidance. Praise him.
Hell is this guy so like... Okay.
What do you really know about Lily Myers?
Oh, the drowned girl is a conundrum. In life, part prophet, part mender. In death, ascended, united with the holy conduit.
Also, it's funny, Lily Myers' art stolen. I have that storage key, and yet I'm not going to ask him about the storage key. I don't need to ask him about that right now. But what if that's where Lily Myers' art is? Or maybe it's the unmarked key. But the key is just like so unimportant, even though it's a key that supposedly is so important to this guy. It's on his person probably at all times if he has it on him during the kidnapping. But I don't need to ask him about that right now.
Why did you have Lily Myers' painting stolen?
Because Charles Wade isn't a man keen on sharing.
Fine. Let me put it this way. Why did you try to get your hands on the paintings?
Lily was special in God's eyes. A chronicler, a bestower of wisdom. As an emissary of God, it was my duty to unlock the divine knowledge in her work for all of mankind.
Okay. Can I ask him about the storage key now?
I don't need to ask him that now.
Oh.
I don't need to show that to him.
Girl, what are you talking about?
Could, but I'd rather not tip him off before I know what this key opens.
Lord help me.
You know something about this flower.
Oh, we're gonna ask him about a flower.
Oh, yes, a link to the divine. They help by preparing the body for unity with God.
So, you've drugged people with it?
Such a crude choice of words. It has been one component of my sacred work, yes.
Okay.
I don't need to show that to him. What do you see in this photo?
The sign of God. The conduit.
Conduit of what?
Oh, you'll know soon enough.
Oh, we will.
I don't need to show that to him.
Okay. I don't...
I'd love nothing more, but I need to figure out what he knows.
Okay.
I don't
You
need
want
to
a
show that to him.
cigarette?
I don't need to show.
Okay.
I don't need to.
I don't need to show... I don't need to... And we don't want to show him the keys because reasons. Well, I think that's
I'm done
everything. I'm done here.
Good. Now go repent, sinner.
All right. Will it let us tase him?
I'd love nothing more.
Okay. No.
If I ever feel the urge. Huh. Very funny. That was.
Okay. So we can't do anything with that.
They look sturdy enough.
Can I use either of these keys?
That action doesn't seem productive.
No, don't try it. Not at all. Never try it.
Land of the free. I probably. I probably should.
Okay. I wonder if I go back to the church, if something will be different.
Could lead to a sacristy. That door leads to.
Should I go back into the office?
A closet.
I already did this, but I'm
I've
just
searched.
doing it again. Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't look in the cabinet.
Locked.
Locked? Oh, well, we've got keys. We've got keys.
Nope. Not the right key.
Okay, how about this one?
Nope.
Okay, how about this? Can we lockpick it?
Not a bad idea, but it's not a tumbler lock.
Okay. Well, that's...
Wouldn't be a church.
That's all I got. Also, I don't understand why they would have crosses if their symbol is this 3 thing. And I think what he said in the conversation we just had with him was like, it wasn't God as in the Christian God, but like the old God. So why would they have symbolism for a God that isn't, maybe as a pretend, like, oh yeah, God, God.
Locked.
But it's not the God that everyone thinks of. I say, okay, not everyone, but you know what I mean. Like, it's some other God that's like a... who knows what. It's not Allah, it's not Christian God, it's not any other God. And still nothing here. I love an empty scene. Like, why would they not gray this out? If there's nothing to do here. Aliens. Aliens. Oh, that meme. So good. Maybe someone appeared at the lakeside cabin? Perhaps?
Looks empty now.
Empty still? Yeah, see, of course we didn't lock it behind us with the last time we be in need. Why would we do that? Oh, there's this other drawing. So there's more than one? Oh, okay. And then, how about this one? Okay. And then, is this other one a different one? It looks like it is, right? But no, it's not. Even though there's 3 separate places to click. They're all the same.
Looks like they barely touched the food.
Oh, gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it.
That combination.
That combination makes no sense.
That combination.
I'm running out of ideas. Maybe I should go back to the cemetery? Well, you know, at least they demonstrate motorcycle safety. She always puts her helmet on with her safety goggles. You know, I gotta give them credit for that, right? Safety first. But stun the homeless guy if you need to. Walk a little faster. End of the game is a cutscene with an ad for Riders Safety Course. For real.
Isaac Jeremiah, the death date. That
blank, 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 blank.
William, Father Bill.
Can I not do anything with that?
That combination.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Burning down the church, yeah, right. I have an idea. I'm gonna go back to Grandma's house because she's got a phone and we can use the phone book to look up a storage facility in the area because this game it takes place in 1995 is the setting for this story. Which is why nobody has a cell phone or ever talks about, like, you know, when her friend went missing, why she wasn't like, I should try calling her cell phone, because they just weren't commonplace. Phone book. Storage facility.
Okay, there's a place in town. Got the address, I should head over there.
Yeah, don't call them. Don't call them. To see if they're open or anything like that. Just go. Just ride on over. Also, apparently this little red pinata looking thing is part of a Swedish tradition of some kind. This game was made by a guy in Sweden, developed by one guy. So, I mean, it's impressive that he made a game all by himself. But I'd love to know more about that little creature.
Storage A6.
Oh.
Storage A5.
This is it, yeah.
Storage
A7. We're not gonna go beyond that. This looks really sus. What's up with this? It's like someone drove a car in there that had like one wheel. Okay. Key with the tag. There's the paintings. Where is it? Tell me where she is. Where is she?
Bottle of paint thinner.
paint thinner. So trying to... I think Lily was an artist that painted over some of her paintings. So they might have been trying to get down to the other layers.
I don't believe this. They're ruined. He must have used that paint thinner on the paintings. That means there's only a single painting left. The one in the cabin. This might come in handy.
Yeah, we're gonna... All the other paintings are destroyed, so we're gonna use that paint thinner to...
All the paintings have been totally destroyed. He must not have wanted anyone to learn the secrets of these paintings.
No, look at the... Look at this on the wall. Where is it? He's looking for something in the paintings, and he hasn't found it.
I guess he felt compelled to tell the world how hard he was looking for something. Lunatic. Where is it? Was he trying to uncover something in these paintings?
Okay. We're gonna close this up, or just leave it? Interesting that I can turn the lights off. Paint thinner. Should we burn the paintings?
That combination makes no sense.
She was raised in a barn. For real, though. She's just, like, tearing on through. Like, I just need what I need, and to hell with everything else.
Doesn't fit. Must be for a different unit.
I wonder how many units are in the place.
Aha!
So this was Grandpa's locker. That was his old storage key. Oh, that looks like a body in the corner.
So that's where Grandpa's old uniform went. I wondered why I didn't see it in the attic.
Huh.
So that's... empty.
Empty?
Found a tape in there.
Oh, I thought I heard
There's
someone
also
walking down the
something else.
hall.
A custody appeal form. For me? July 15th, 1981? I don't believe it. He tried to get me back from my mom. Right to the very end.
Mm-hmm. I guess she didn't think so? Why was that appeal form stuffed in a locker?
Pull yourself together, Kathy. Just some old newspapers in those.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Kathy's mom, I think they said that she's schizophrenic, or she's got basically some kind of disorder. I don't remember exactly what they said, but I think it was schizophrenia. So she was committed to like a hospital, but so she was raised with like this crazy mother. Okay, crazy, that's an insensitive term, but I just mean she had a rough upbringing. And her father was a member of a biker gang and like just disappeared. I'm wondering if he's one of the people that disappeared with everybody else, and so she believes that her father abandoned her when in fact he was taken by this cult. So yeah, and I'll reiterate that in a moment.
Nothing
for everybody
useful.
who's on ad break, but it's weird that I can turn the lights on and off. All right, let's combine that with our dictaphone. Before we listen to that dictaphone, I'm actually going to take a quick break. So I will be right back. Boop. See, a lot of people like to complain about fighting against the LYB, but you can't deny But it feels so good to take one of them down when you do. It's like fighting that boss in Dark Souls that you get stuck on, and then you finally beat him, and it's like, like it's a tough fight. You earn it. You have to earn it. But the payoff is even better. You just have to stick it out. Bam, son! That's how it's done.
Now you're tough.
No, now I just am really good at hiding the weenie inside me.
The what inside you?
Nothing. Yoshi, you ate my star! See, a lot of people like to complain about fighting against the LYB, but you can't deny that it feels so good to take one of them down when you do. It's like fighting that boss in Dark Souls that you get stuck on, and then you finally beat him, and it's like, like it's a tough fight. You earn it. You have to earn it. But the payoff is even better. You just have to stick it out. This is a brownie dance, you guys.
Cooldown in progress.
Ah! No! No, I almost took a... Nah!
Oh my god! Yes. It's like
belly flip.
I can barely even see
it's
it.
like Free Willy,
my
but
camera was
instead in,
freaking
like,
out.
Dreadnought.
Oh, here's our opportunity. Knight, come around from the other side. Come on, come on, come on. We can spin me like twice as fast. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Don't kill blood.
I can't.
It's okay. It's okay. Next time. Next time. We gotta be ready. We gotta be ready.
Oh, you died.
I wouldn't want anything to. Oh no! It's a bomb. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Chat, did I really just do that? I just blew up my own shit. Hey, 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 what the wait, hey. Oh, it is over. Okay. I was like, it wasn't doing anything. It didn't give me a victory anything. And I was like, what the fuck? I won. But I can't go anywhere. So I think the game is over.
Percy, I need to summon him. I think he thinks we're still in the IM.
I'm gonna circle my
Oh,
mom.
look at you circling me. Shut up. Shut up. Don't even do it, CJ. Don't even do it.
Is there a shark fin in the store? Because I want to wear one right now. Ring around the Susan.
Oh my god.
Pocket full of Tic Tacs. I don't know.
Too bad. There we go. There we go.
Wasn't it? Not gonna lie, that was like my favorite puzzle to solve. And it was just, that was the kind of game it was, where once again it's just training you to let your intrusive thoughts win. Like just try setting everything on fire, person, place, or thing. Yeah, I updated the break thing, so it's not clips that I've actually specifically edited together into like a loop reel. It's a thing that will randomly pull clips from any point in time on my channel. So some clips are going to be better than others, but I wanted something that was going to cycle through recent stuff and older stuff and everything in between. So yeah, and it was nice to see some of those older clips again. I have that too, but mine isn't great. Yeah, I have, I'm also using Twitch Guru, and like, they recently changed it. Like I had put in the thing that allowed, like at the time that I started using it, it lets you pick between recent or, any point in time and stuff like that. Yeah, I noticed that too. So it's like, as long as I keep my breaks short, it's okay. But anyway, so I'm still figuring out some of that stuff. I miss it too, Knight. I agree. So anyway, back in the storage container. That's what it is. Okay. Interesting. I might consider that. But for now, I need to think of the, do the cost analysis. So the dictaphone has a new tape in it, and we're about to listen to it. Oh, also, what I was saying before I went on break, user, was we had a rough upbringing because our mother had some sort of disorder that I can't quite remember what it was. So she ended up in a facility. Her father, Kathy's father, like disappeared when she was young, I think like 6 or something like that. So she has a lot of anger towards her father, and he apparently just went missing. Like he just straight up disappeared. And it's amazing that, okay, she has the rose-colored glasses of like, I hate my father because he abandoned me. I'm wondering if there's going to be a twist towards the end of the game where he did not abandon her, but in fact was spirited away by this cult, as so many other people have been. Because when we talked to the biker gang, a guy who knew him well said, hey, your dad was a good guy or whatever. The priest Isaac said he wanted to change. And now with what we know about Isaac, the fact that he's like a possibly criminally insane individual, he may have gotten to the father, and the father, thinking he's going to turn his life around, get redemption, reunite with his daughter, is actually turned, like basically affected like Eileen, but maybe worse. And so that's kind of what I'm wondering. And I'm surprised she hasn't considered that at any point. Like, wait a minute, what if my father got caught up in all of this? But like I said, if from a young age you've believed your father has abandoned you, like really truly believed it, it's going to be pretty hard to see past that. So, what does this dictaphone have to say?
Operation Log, Part 4. August 8th, 1981. The area appears to be circular with along the outer perimeter. I've determined that some kind of endothermic reaction is taking place. So it's important to be observant of changes in temperature. Find the source. By severing the link, perhaps I can save them. Jimmy and all the others. Reoccurring dream. I'm standing in front of a huge black hole in a clearing in the woods. There's a man dressed in red, urging me to jump. I'm afraid to, but I take the plunge anyway. For some reason, I don't think I have anything to lose. As I'm falling, I reach for the parachute cord, but to my horror, there's nothing there. That's when I wake up.
All right, let's go steal the thermometer from the Myers house. Convenient that the other storage unit was just a couple doors down. Handy. Handy dandy. Okay. And we can't go back. We can't go back. I hope I didn't miss anything in there for an achievement. Alrighty. Let's go destroy that painting.
I'll just borrow this for a while.
Mm-hmm. And we're also going to save again. Why does it feel like the game is about to end? Why does it feel like that? I'm going to try to make alternative Twitch Guru shoutouts. I'll set you up one night once it's working. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. I probably sound like I'm typing out something really complicated, but like I'm trying to think of something, and so I'll tap my fingers on the keys really lightly, even though I'm not tapping and typing anything. Okay. Enter cabin. So before she said it was 55 degrees.
The temperature looks normal here.
Cool. I probably need to use that in the nature reserve.
Painted by Lily Myers. Sorry, Sue.
Hey, you better be sorry. Homewrecker? No.
Hidden picture.
The little brother.
Oh my God, that's Nathan.
Nathan,
He's
that's his
holding
name.
a girl underwater. It must be Lily. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Lily wrote a suicide note, so either she planned this or saw it. Nathan is drowning Lily in the lake. The temperature looks normal here.
That's horrible. That's horrible. So, the red man must have manipulated Nathan, because I can't fathom. That he would do that. Oh, absolutely. Through and through. There he is.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Yes?
I know about Lily, Nathan.
I like Lily.
Nathan, tell me what happened the day Lily died.
I don't know.
It's okay, Nathan. I'm a friend. I know the Red Man, too.
You do?
Yes. He
This
told
is
me
so
to ask
dangerous.
you about what happened to Lily. He said that you would tell me the truth, because you are honest. You're honest, aren't you, Nathan?
Lily was angry that time. Angry and sad. Mostly angry.
Angry with you?
Angry with everybody. Mama was asleep, Papa too.
Okay, what happened next?
Lily wanted to go down to the lake. She told me to hold her under the water for a while. She said I had to. She had painted it, and everything she painted was supposed to happen. I didn't want to, but Lily said she would tell Mama that I was bad if I didn't. But the Red Man says it was an accident, and that Lily is in a better place.
It's okay, Nathan. Lily was sick. It's not anyone's fault. When did you first meet the Red Man?
I don't know. I see him in the woods sometimes. He and Lily always fought.
They did? About what?
He wanted Lily to take her medicine.
What kind of medicine? Pills to make her less sad and angry?
Probably the
I
red
don't know.
flower.
Just medicine. But you know what? It's okay. I still talk to her all the time.
You talk to Lily? And she talks back?
Yes?
Just ask him
Take
where.
me to her, Nathan. Take me to Lily.
You promise not to tell Mama?
Yeah,
I
this
won't,
is very
I promise.
messed up.
Take me there.
This poor
Okay.
person. Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, I
See?
know.
Get away from them, Nathan. They're dangerous.
No, they're nice.
Magic! Oh, Arkham, you missed a lot. You
Maybe they
missed so
can't affect
much.
him for some
When did you
reason.
leave? Oh, we're in the...
Poor little Mender met her end, witnessed so much she could not comprehend. Claimed by the lake, she screamed to her god, struggled for air as she twisted and clawed. But all was in vain, and her cries went unheard. 'Twas a heartbreaking theater of the absurd. There, you're being dramatic. No pain, no gain. At least that color looks good on you. Astute observation, Bill. This room does hold the key. Well then, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Jesus. Nathan? How long was I out?
See, this is what I'm talking about. When games like this, they start off as like, oh, there's been a mysterious death and we're investigating this town and people have gone missing. And then it like spirals off into the realm of mystery and paranormal phenomena or whatever you would call this. And it's like now the game is just going to make up the rules as it goes, and it's going to be super cryptic, and it's going to introduce these characters that are infuriating, but you've got to play according to the game's logic for how to and it gets to be a bit much, where it's almost like they sat down and they were like, all right, what's the most effed up thing I could come up with? And then he and it's a guy who made this game. Maybe he and like a group of people, it was like a think tank, or it was like, okay, I got it. So her dad abandoned her, okay, when she was young. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Biker gang. Yeah. But you know what? It's going to turn out there was a cult that abducted him. A cult? Dude, that's genius. Yeah. And made up the explanation as they went along, or premeditated. Well, the Red Man is supposedly, it seems to be a spiritual enigma.
The temperature looks normal here.
I mean, I say spiritual, I mean like a being that does not follow the laws of time and space. It is that's kind of what the game is implying, is that it is a entity that is looking to absorb souls for some reason. Is it a demon? Is it like a I mean, I think you've played a lot more games than those. I think Nightblade has too. Like those games where you're having to go into a house and determine, like, is it a djinn? Is it a poltergeist? Is it a demon? Is it like all those different kinds of apparitions and things? But it seems to be like he's one of those things. So actually, based off of y'all's expert opinions from those games and stuff, okay, so here's the evidence we've got, all right? We know that temperature is important, okay? So temperature is a thing. They speak in riddles and they're very cryptic. They seem to enjoy violence and bloodshed. And they also seem to enjoy being manipulative. And like twist with people's minds and perception of reality. And that's kind of like the information points we have on whatever this existence is. I'm calling it an existence because I don't know if it's an apparition or a demon or like who knows what. This is just wild. Okay, he said that the guy's office is the key, right? So I think we need to come back here. We're gonna save again.
The temperature looks normal.
Okay, temperature normal. Enter office again. And away we go.
temperature looks normal here.
Okay. So let's use the paint thinner on the
William
portrait.
T. Price. So that's Father Bill. Looks more like a businessman than a cult leader.
What's the difference? No, I'm kidding.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
A hidden safe.
Okay.
There's also a poem here written by Father Bill.
Uh-huh.
I copied it to my notepad.
Oh yeah, don't read it out loud or anything. Okay. What? Okay, so I'm gonna have to recite this out loud. I lie in the center of the mark of the Lord. My wife gazes down as my son stands below. My sons stand below. I witnessed 3 dawns, felt warmth on my skin. Their radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. From east to west, I touched every soul. From lasting to brief, their parts made me whole. So it sounds like a riddle about the mausoleum. Three dawns. So 3 children? Like the birth of 3 people, maybe? Radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. From east to west, I touched every soul. Oh, Argham. That's much better. I like that. Hold on. It's notepad time. It's one of Callie Sleuth's special abilities. Notepad. Just like Blue's Clues, except I don't have a thinking couch or a thinking chair. Sad times. So, center of the mark of the Lord. So the center of a cross. So middle. I have a guess as to what the red man is. Ooh, tell me. My wife gazes down as my sons stand below. I don't know. I can click on these. I'm going to have to click on it.
I'm sure there's a hidden meaning in this, but I think I'm missing something
demon?
in order to make sense of it.
I think so too. Wait, what did you say?
I'm sure there's a hidden meaning in this, but I think I'm...
Okay, so we don't have everything we need for it yet.
An electronic safe with a numeric keypad.
My wife gazes down as my sons stand below. Show the riddle again? Okay. If he stands center, wife and sons below, he is 5, wife is 2, son is 8 and 0. Ooh, Argham, that's really good. Oh. Ah!
6-digit code. Good to know.
Okay. I will open the code, but I really like Argham's theories here. Argham 5280. Because that's like the first, that would be like the first 4. And then I witnessed 3 dawns. Lay nearby without, not within. So could that be 3? Just simply 3? From east to west, I touched every soul. From lasting to brief, their parts made me whole.
I'm sure there's a... I'm sure...
Oops, I accidentally clicked on the thing. From east to west. 528031. Let me close it and open it again. Nope. You have an idea? What? I'm also wondering if we're going to have to go back to the mausoleum. Because the mausoleum might hold the key to this code. Because according to the game's hint, we don't have everything we need to make sense of that poem. So... I'm going to start walking back to the place. And then this cabinet is locked and it irritates me. I have no way of opening it. Yeah, okay. Knight, what's your idea? I'm gonna pause for a moment because you might be typing out something long. This is the code? Yeah, go for it. Like, we won't have to go back to the mausoleum, because, I mean, that's going to take time. Oh, let me open this back up. Think about poem.
The code to the safe must be hidden somewhere in this poem.
Okay, yeah, so they say that
Father
much.
Bill mentions his wife and children. Maybe there's some connections to his family?
280456. So, what does it say? At the mark of the Lord, my wife gazes down as my sons stand below. Yep. I witnessed 3 dawns, felt warmth on their skin, their radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. From east to west, I touched every soul, from lasting to brief, their parts made me a whole. A whole. So, yes, I agree. And hi, Mom. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. So it would be, because, yeah, we're assuming that we would start with 5, but that might not be true. So 280456 makes sense. So it's making a cross. Oh, that was so good, though. Oh, thank you for the sub. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the mausoleum. We're gonna have to. Oh, wait. Hold on. The thing is that it says from east to west, and that's, and east is like, would be the right. But let's try it. 456280. Nope. I think we have to go back to the mausoleum. Yeah, the order of the poem, I agree. We're not sure about that. Over to the mausoleum.
In the text, Father Bill's family members are used as reference points. Could he be referring to the physical layout of the graves?
Okay.
I copied the grave layout to my notebook next to the poem.
Oh. Are they gonna...
Okay, these graves must somehow correspond to Father Bill's poem. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Oh, sweet Mother of Mary. Take a deep breath, everyone. We're probably going to be here for a minute. I need to understand what this is saying. I lie in the center of the mark of the Lord. My wife gazes down as my sons stand below. So Joshua and Isaac are the sons. Here's the father, Bill. Henrietta is the wife. Puzzles! Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is... So what if these... Because we don't know about these guys. Right? Like, this is... Okay, this game takes place in 1995. So I think that all of these dates are going to be 1900s. Or, like there's these 99 and 98 that could be 1898 and 1899. Sideways cross, I know, for real. I don't think I need to move them around.
Center, above, below. Is he defining reference points on some kind of shape?
Yeah, so like it could be like this. Is that what they want?
Of course! The sign of the Lord! Some of the graves can form the shape of a cross.
Yes.
Now, if I can only figure out which dates are relevant.
I witnessed 3 dawns, felt warmth on my skin. Their radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. Yeah, Arkham totally called it, but we were thinking way too fast for that. Like, no. We need to go to the mausoleum and understand his cryptic message that he left for himself to remember his safe code. We have to fully understand. We can't just be like, oh yeah, totally. No. I'll bet you anything. Okay, I should be careful with that. I'm fairly certain that we're going to come up with a code that is one of the ones that we tried just a moment ago, and it's going to be like, ding, it works now because we did all of this. Can't be too smart for games, okay? If you're too smart, that's not allowed. Their radiant bronze lay nearby, not within. So could that be Agatha witnessed 3 dawns? Because her own son, and then her 2 grandchildren. Because I don't think it would be Bill. Three dawns are birthdays. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, someone was born So, what if it's like these dates?
Three dawns should be 3 birth dates, but I'm not sure if those are the right ones.
Okay, born and then died, right? So, around Father Bill, not within. Oh, so like these. Witness 3 dawns. Oh, I lie in the center. I guess.
3 dawns should be 3 birth date.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. He died in 83. Well, no, he was alive for... So all of them. But he said 3 dawns. East to west would be Joshua, Agatha, Henrietta. So not Isaac, you're saying. So like what's directly adjacent, like that kind of thing? Oh, lay nearby, not within. Like this?
3 dawns should be...
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. I don't fully understand the reasoning.
That must be it. 3 dawns mean 3 births,
And they're adjacent,
and they're all
okay.
adjacent to Father Bill's grave. I'm sure I'm close now. I just have to somehow narrow down these to the correct number of digits.
This is so bonkers. This is the most bonkers. Everybody knows you get a sticky note, you write your code on it, and you like slap it on your drawer in the desk, right? Like super basic. Everyone is basic like that. Except this guy. From east to west, I touched every soul. From lasting to brief, their parts made me whole. East to west. Means their ages. Yeah, so maybe this one? Oh. Like that? Well, he says I touched every soul. So I guess all 3 of these are involved? But which of the dates for each? Right. Each would be a 2-digit age, so each would have 1 number picked. So like, from lasting to breathe. So who had the longest lifespan? Maybe versus who had the brief? Birth and death. Do any of those numbers match their age? What do you mean? Like, if somebody... Because we have 1933 to 1981, I'm assuming. So that's... not 50 years, but 47. So what, she was 47 when she passed? 48. Calculate the age, see if age exists as either month, day, or year. And then Agatha was 80. And then Joshua, poor thing, that's 22. Very young. I was hoping the age would exist in that number set, but it doesn't. I'm wondering if it's just the years. Oh, whoops. So, yeah, it's from the birth dates. So, like, 99, and then Henrietta, and then Joshua?
No, I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Okay. Year, month, day. What if it's a double-double? Like, this is the longest, lasting to brief, right? So what if it's the day or the month here? Wait a minute. Oh, this is so confusing. Or what if it's... Wait, no, east to west. So... if east to west means left to right, then lasting to brief, so left to right?
No, I'm pretty sure that's not it.
I know, user, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm trying really hard, but this is, like, insane. From lasting to brief. See, what if he means go from year to day? From east to west. So if it's like from day to month to year.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Oh, start with Joshua, so like year, no, month, day?
No, I'm pretty sure that's not it.
I went west to east. Oh. Okay, 61-13-04. So that's year, which is lasting from east to west. Right? Is that, I think that's the logic I'm seeing. Yeah, because how do they do dates? Do they do... Well, clearly this is month, day, year. That's the format they're using. Because that's the other thing. Like, this was made in Sweden, so how do they format their dates?
I'm sure the year is correct, but I think I messed up the format for the day and the month.
What are you talking about? I cannot wrap my head around this. Usually I'm really good with puzzles and stuff, but this is like... This is... That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'll do it again. Hold on.
I'm sure the year is correct, but I think I messed up the format for the day and the month.
Oh, okay. So, thank you for the hydrate. So 61 is correct, but then 11-22, 61-11-22.
From lasting to brief. Year, month, day. That's gotta be it.
I'm glad she's so self-assured in her reasoning, because I'm not. Sheesh. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, that's what I was asking. Is it just me? Am I just being dense? Or is that so obtuse? Thank you for the stretch night. I really needed it. Ugh. That was intense. Also, for the second part, it said I witnessed 3 dawns that lay nearby but not within. So that made it confusing. Like, did they mean, like, not within the cross that he's drawn? Do you know what I mean? Was that seemed confusingly worded to me. Because you would think, like, oh, within the cross. But then when it said that lie nearby but not within. But I'm guessing they meant not within his own grave. You know? So that was confusing. And then, they made the puzzle to purposely confuse by giving you obvious answers and forcing you to constantly narrow it down to the least obvious options. Not within his family. Oh, dude. Yeah, because if it's the bloodline of Ernest, who married Agatha, William is Ernest's son. Okay, but then what about Joshua? He would be within the family unless Henrietta had an affair. What makes this puzzle easy? Remove that option. Okay. Okay. Well, we did it. We did it. From east to west. Yeah, east to west, lasting to brief. Day. Yeah, month and day. Okay, I've come full circle. I had to understand the logic. There was some confusing wording involved, which really made it more difficult than it needed to be, because they wanted to make a cutesy rhyme, poem thing, whatever. I wonder how the playtesters felt about that part. And it's 3:30, but like I feel like we're so close to either the end or like how much of the game is left. We've found Lily Meyer's paintings. We've unraveled the horrible truth that she convinced her own brother to drown her in the lake. But supposedly, according to the Red Man, he fought against it, or she fought against it, that she didn't want to die. (6-11122). I would have enjoyed the solution that Arkham came up with a lot more.
Found a bunch of torn out Bible pages and a tape in there.
And a tape. Listen to the tape. Combine the tape with the dictaphone. And listen to the dictaphone.
This is William T. Price. My visions concerning my sons are troubling. I've watched them become corrupted with pride, turning their backs on our prophet, the Crimson One. I've seen the history of the church wiped clean, replaced with trickery and lies. This message is part of a fail-safe, should these predictions come to pass. I've hidden it so that only the true agents of the old guard, selected by the Crimson One, may find it. Now,
we're the chosen ones, you guys.
You must stare into the abyss and let the abyss stare back into you. It's the only way to cleanse yourself of sin and achieve true salvation. May God be with you.
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
I've hidden it so that only the true agents of the old guard, selected by the Crimson One, may find it. Now, heed these words. You must stare into the abyss and let the abyss stare back into you. It's the only way to cleanse yourself of sin and achieve true salvation. May God be with you.
The abyss is the lake, I guess. Operation log number 4. Wait, is that also new? Okay, no, we've already listened to it. Yeah, like, I think it's the lake. Bible pages. Read the Bible pages. The mending is the sacred way, is the sacred unity with God, and the only way to achieve true salvation. The Crimson One finds lost souls on behalf of God, unshackled by time. He guides them and bestows wisdom upon them. He grants them dreams and visions, preparing them for the mending. The living menders must then descend upon the stairs of judgment. Each step reflects a piece of their soul. Then they must face their shadow self, a servant of God, who will oppose them at every turn. Lastly, the menders shall perform the 3 holy sacraments. To unite with God, the three holy sacraments must be performed: the atonement of the mother, the absolution of the father, the contrition for the son. I'm wondering if that's talking about, like, our literal mother and father, and then the unborn child that we aborted back in our teenage years. Kathy, I mean. God shall then gaze upon the mender, weighing their heart. The worthy shall be cleansed of sin and allowed to reach sacred unity. FB. Facebook? They will be allowed to reach sacred unity within Facebook. They will be allowed to join the metaverse. The damned shall have their heart consumed and be cast into the abyss. Okay, so Jimmy Cochran, Lily Myers, and Joseph Rain. Cleansed of sin, allowed to sacred unity. FB. I don't remember anyone by with the initials FB. Okay, whatever. I thought I had more pages than that. The Crimson One. Who cares? Who cares? At this point. Well. Well. I just have to go tell Grams about this. It's just such a shock. Oh, Eileen is here too. Yeah, heck yeah. What about the custody papers?
Hi, Grandma. Listen, I found something in this storage unit.
Oh? What was it?
Custody papers with my name on them.
I was hoping you wouldn't have to see those.
I need to know what happened, Grandma.
Sharon was never a good mother to you, Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It was the illness. She tried her best. It wasn't all bad.
You don't know the despicable things she and Brian did. Drugs, violence.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted something better for you. Joseph started talking to lawyers, staying up late at night on the phone, trying to find a way, some kind of loophole to get you back. But eventually we ran out of courts to appeal to, and your mother retaliated with a restraining order. And that was it. She had won.
I wish things could have been different.
I do too, dear. Every day. Now you're getting me close to tears. Let's talk about something else.
Okay, Grandma.
Okay, if the parents were doing drugs, I guess Child Protective Services didn't exist in 95, or their reach was different. I mean, would it be so difficult to prove that they were unfit parents because they were doing drugs and the father was in a biker gang, like, when I was 6? I mean, I understand that there's all kinds of crazy stories involving CPS, some where there's overreach and other times where they didn't do enough or they didn't catch something, or, you know, that needle swings. So I guess this was just an unfortunate case where it was not obvious to whoever the courts were about these parents and the activities that they were up to, I guess. But okay.
She's burning up. She's fighting
She's
it, whatever
still
it is.
burning up. She needs to be in the hospital. She still has a fever like that. Come on. That's a lot of tape. Phew. Okay.
I don't need to show.
Okay. Can I show
I don't
her
need
the
to show
lighter?
her.
Okay. Because I'm thinking
The temperature looks normal here.
with what it was saying, we need to because if I have to follow the game's logic, apparently I'm going to be the mender. Of course. We need all these things. Atonement of mother, absolution of father, contrition for the son. So do I need to call some people? Is that what's happening? And who is FB? Why can I not think of... Oh, Father Bill, maybe? Is that what they suppose? The
Nah,
crimson
nothing.
one. Okay, never mind, never mind. Never mind. I'm just wondering if there's certain steps that I have to do in order to get a good ending, like if there's alternate endings.
Any change?
Sad.
Okay. I mean, let's see if we can talk about other stuff. I forgot to check that.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, dear.
Mm-hmm. The Crimson One!
Have you heard about someone or something called the Crimson One?
Goodness, dear. You're giving me the chills. I distinctly recall your grandfather mumbling that word in his sleep. Crimson.
He did? After he had the injury?
Yes, he rarely spoke at all, but that's the single word I can clearly remember.
Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I found these in the church. Do they mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm not sure, dear. Is there anything in particular you'd like to ask me about them?
Maybe. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
How about who's FB?
I don't need to show her that now. I already talked.
Okay, so anything grayed out is a no-go, I guess.
I don't see her.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I don't need to show. I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need. I already. I don't need to. I don't need to.
Alright.
Okay, that's all I need.
Good luck out there.
Thanks.
A robust. I used to love digging through those Grandpa and Me. We had this game where never
Okay.
an intricate. I remember
Okay.
nice leather chair.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Sheriff's station? ask Lenny about the Crimson One?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
They already arrested Isaac. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry.
Nah, I don't want to ask him.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Hey, Lenny, do you recognize this flower?
Yeah, I accidentally inhaled pollen from one of them when I was a kid. I remember being sick and delirious for days.
Scary. Where did you come across this flower?
Somewhere in Conwell Woods. Not sure where exactly.
All right.
Okay, that was useless.
I don't. Do you know what this is?
I have no idea. Looks creepy, whatever it is. Where did you get it?
Grandpa had it hidden away in the attic.
Probably for a good reason, then. Be careful out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
I feel like I wasn't able to do all this stuff earlier.
I don't want. Yeah, that.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Gotta go.
See ya.
See you.
Fax machines.
Oh, maybe we should ask about the Crimson One. And now we'll know. Now we haven't. Now we have stuff about answering questions correctly.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
All ears.
I don't need to. They already. He's new in town. I already. I don't want. I already.
All right.
That's all for now.
Bye. I'm all ears. I just sit there quietly for a moment. Well, that's it. That's all from me. All right, let's ask him about the Crimson One.
I have more things to say to you.
Oh,
Speak
we
what
do.
you will, godless one.
Why did you destroy Lily's paintings?
Is that what you think I did?
They looked pretty ruined to me.
Like an ignorant child, you look only to the surface and not on what lies hidden beneath.
Are you implying that the paintings contain some hidden message?
Oh yes, Lily was special in God's eyes. A chronicler, a bestower of wisdom. As an emissary of God, it is my duty to unlock the divine knowledge in her work for all of mankind.
Mm-hmm.
What is your church really about, Isaac? What are you trying to accomplish?
The same as any other church. All we want is the salvation of mankind.
By any means necessary? Clearly kidnapping isn't out of the question.
A necessary evil. I look at the bigger picture, the greater good. One day you'll understand.
You are quite obviously brainwashed. I'll stop you, if it's the last thing I do.
You can try, child. I have God on my side.
Okay.
Who is the Crimson One?
No one that concerns the likes of you.
Wait, so you do know something about him?
Certainly, but that knowledge is not to be shared with unbelievers.
We're gonna show him these pages.
Look what I found in the church, Isaac.
Come to gloat, have you? I see that you've added stealing to your list of sins.
Honestly, I just want to understand. What does it all mean? The mending?
I don't believe you're sincere for a second. I will speak of this no longer.
I don't need to show. I already asked. We already talked. I already show. Listen to this, Isaac.
This is William T. Price.
Okay.
My
What
visions
is this?
concerning my sons are troubling. I've watched them become corrupted with pride, turning their backs on our prophet, the Crimson One. I've seen the history of the church wiped clean, replaced with trickery and lies. This message is part of a fail-safe.
I don't believe it. Father saw all of this coming. God, have I strayed from the faith?
It's not too late to redeem yourself, Isaac. I've met the Crimson One. We're on the same side.
Preposterous. No one has witnessed that apostate since Father's death. I've been north of the lake, but he's nowhere to be found. He abandoned us all, and the divine work now rests upon my shoulders.
You believe that you are carrying out the work of the Crimson One?
Don't think I can't hear that mocking tone of yours. I will speak of this no longer.
Okay.
He mentioned north of the lake. That's part of Conwell Woods. I'll probably have to narrow it down more, but it's something.
Okay.
The temperature looks normal.
Alrighty. Weird.
Father, have you abandoned me? I will atone for my sins. I swear it. God have mercy on me.
Okay, so there's the atonement of the Father. Contrition of the Son. Oh, the son of the lady on the lake. Nathan? The atonement of Nathan? Or not atonement, the contrition of Nathan. I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to follow this. Oh God! How much do we think is left in this game? Like, I feel like I'm within minutes of the ending, you know? Like, this is spiraling to an end. Oh, the thermometer. Alright. I guess, is it gonna drop in temperature? Oh, that's looking spooky. Let's head towards the spooky stuff, right? Maybe not. Maybe towards the north. Alright, how about this way? There we go. Let's go east. Let's go east again. Would they really have me go east again, or is it going to be a little different? Okay, how about towards the north? Okay. Oh, that rock looked different for the rock. That rock be glitching. That's a spooky rock. Okay, how about the west? Okay, we're kind of walking in a circle. Met her end.
My God. What is this place?
Yeah, super spook. Alright. Saved a game. Found the hole.
What's that? I can see something. Faintly.
Now let's get closer.
It's the red scythe flower. Must be hundreds of them here. So much for being endangered.
No, it can still be endangered.
Intense. Oh, they're making me a bit dizzy.
I can see clearly now. I
Greetings.
sniffed the pollen.
You again.
Me again.
You better have some answers, Crimson One.
All in due time. Your friend is being claimed by the darkness. She's standing on the brink of the abyss as we speak.
Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes. If you wish to save her, you must descend.
Why? What is down there?
The tribulation, the reflection of the soul. We call it the mending.
Who's we?
My kind, servants of the old god.
Maybe we've
To
already
what
done
end do
all
you
the
serve
things.
this god? What does your kind actually want?
All we want is for you to take your medicine, Kathy. For you to grow and be happy.
If that's the case, why were all those people hurt? Lily, Jimmy, Grandpa?
You misunderstand. What one wants and what one is able to do are two different things. Happiness is not a one-way street. It cannot be given, only earned. Your grandfather understood that. He embraced it.
Wait, you saw Grandpa?
Oh, yes. Right here. He was a tortured soul, desperate for some kind of meaning after losing the light of his life. He sought the power below, the vessel of redemption.
But Grandpa didn't make it. He failed. How could I succeed when he wasn't able to? He was so much stronger than me, so much braver.
Is that what you believe? Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think.
But why me? Why are you making me do this?
Because you so desperately need it, Kathy. You're haunted by your past, by all these painful memories long forgotten. They follow you like a shadow, pulling you down. They taint your every thought, impulse, and deep desire. It is foul to us.
Who is us?
This is crazy. I could just walk away, get on my bike and drive, forget I was ever here.
There's
Let's just
nothing
get tempted
stopping
by a demon.
Eileen. I can't leave her like that.
I see now why he speaks so highly of you.
Finish day 4. Okay. That's
Surreal. It looks like Grandma's.
what did they call this in
Hey, where'd all my things go? My pockets
Wh-
are empty.
that show that was super popular that I can't think of the name of right now. In Between, did they call it the In Between? Where it was like this what did they call it? Yeah, in Stranger Things, what did they call the inverted place where like the evil creature thing lived? The Upside Down, thank you. Now we're in the Upside Down, and this we will save for next time. My goodness. What is even happening anymore? I don't know, what do y'all think? What does it all mean? Something I'm wondering, I'm wondering if there's multiple endings. I don't know for sure, but when it said that there were the 3 things that you had to do, the atonement of the mother, the absolution of the father, and then the contrition of the son, I'm wondering if that was talking about me talking to Grandma about Mom. So she's atoned for... I don't even know what she did wrong. What did she have to atone for? That she never told Kathy that they tried to gain custody? I mean, I think Kathy is like... She's just become an adult. So as a minor, they got to restrain... You know what I mean? It's like, so what does Grandma have to atone for exactly? The absolution of the father. So that would be the... Of course, who is absolved? Father Bill? Was he absolved? Father Isaac absolved? I don't know about that. And then the contrition of the son, that could be talking about Nathan. And we already talked to him about Lily, but we didn't revisit him after reading those Bible pages. So it's like, what if you... But then at the same time, I couldn't get more information. I couldn't have gotten to that abyss unless I had talked to Father Isaac at the right time. So, like, that step kind of has to happen. And then I think going back to talk to Nathan because we needed the thermometer and we looked at the painting, like, that has to happen. That's, like, scripted. You can't avoid that conversation. As opposed to games where in order to get the good ending, you have to go, like, out of your way or do some extra steps in order to do certain things, you know? So I'm wondering, you know, did I actually do those steps, or am I going to do those steps in the Upside Down now? I'm just going to call it the Upside Down. Not sure where they're going with this. an actual crime would have been more interesting to me than supernatural cult stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just generally not my cup of tea when they take it into this really weird, like, let's make it supernatural and there's a cult and like, whoa. Now, not saying that involving a cult is necessarily a bad move, because you can add intrigue if there is a cult, but it's like if it's just a cult where it's not a real thing, you know, like in this case, it's like it is a real thing. They're worshiping something that is real, that that exists, that's affecting reality in some kind of way. That's where it's like crossed the line into like, the escalator tuned you out a bit. You mean the escalation of the game had you kind of tune out? But either way, it's like, I quickly lose interest because it's not something based in reality, but that's just my preference, you know? The escalator. Oh, like tuned you out of your immersion. Yeah. I know. It's almost like, if you ever heard those ghost stories, or I call them ghost stories, but I just mean like creepypastas and stuff, where like if you find a set of stairs out in the middle of the woods, don't climb them. And it's like this whole, I think it might be classified as an ARG, but this idea of like there could be stairs found out in the woods and some of them look pristine, like they don't belong there. They can be like this really intricate staircase that's, you know, very fancy with like carpet or something, or it might be like plain wooden stairs, or it might be like little concrete stairs. And it's like if you go to stand at the top of the stairs, something bad will happen to you, or you know, these weird deaths, and it's all like made up stuff, but it's just like a fun ghost story to tell around a campfire kind of thing. It was, that escalator was giving that, or like it was trying to kind of give that, but yeah, it was just like, oh, you know, basement floor, home of the upside down, ritualistic killings and absolution or whatever. Oh my goodness. But let's end this off with a raid. I'm with a raid. Whoop. Pardon the double there. Let's see. So, yeah, I think Heat Thing is going to put on a movie for us. Though I don't see... Whoop. Movie at 4. Ooh, Road to El Dorado. Okay, so it looks like they're having a conversation about... Oh, wait, what? A dubbed version of the 100-year-old man who climbed out the window and disappeared. And it's Swedish. That's so on theme for the game that we played today. Okay, so we're talking about options for movies, but otherwise we're gonna raid and hang out. Let's see who's live right now. We've got Chadwick. He likes to play Trials Rising, and he makes stages and stuff for the motorbikes, and it's really cool. So let's do that. Chadwick 101. Boom. So, yeah, the stream went over to 4 o'clock, unlike I had planned. Because it really felt like the game was ramping up to an ending. But no, now we're in the Upside Down. I didn't think we would actually go there. I thought that was like a Dreamland thing. So there is going to be another episode next weekend. Tomorrow is more Guild Wars 2. Monday, Tuesday, more Guild Wars 2. It's just in the evening. And then Wednesday is the alternating Baldur's Gate. So this week we did Baldur's Gate. So next week, Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, I'm playing more Fallout, and I'm so excited because I'm really, really loving it. It's so nice to play retro stuff again. So if you are a follower, we've got some hype emotes you can use in the raid, or if you are a sub, we've got some fun emotes like these that you can use for the raid. Or if you feel like lurking into the raid, that's totally fine too. But let's all go say hi to Chadwick. We'll see you next time.